Hey folks, Quill18 here, and welcome to another episode of Let's Play Dwarf Fortress, our beautiful, wonderful fortress of sword cleans. I really like our little base over here. Everything's feeling very, very good, very cozy. Our population's up to 122, which ain't bad, although it is making me think that I gotta probably get cranking on a few more bedrooms. I mean, we do have the dormitory, but really, our dwarves would be happier if they had individual rooms. I could extend them further this way, but I don't think that's really, I don't know, it feels, what do I want to do? We got our noble bedrooms over here. I guess I could do another commoner bedroom block over here. For some reason, that would feel less bad than just extending this. It just feels weird to have the one long hallway, even though they're going to end up walking just as much. But I don't know, for some reason, it feels okay. We could build down here, but kind of thinking about leaving the south side of our primary hallway for work. A citizen? Kel, absolutely. Welcome to the party, my friend. I think, I don't think the population changed. I think that was a permanent resident that became a citizen. Whereas this is a new person. Eradicating monsters. That sounds lovely to me. Great stuff. Now, one of the things I want to do before we started constructing is I did want to check to make sure I've got these repeating jobs here for gauntlets and things like that. And are they actually happening? Yeah, see, steel gauntlets less than 2 is not occurring, despite the fact I strongly suspect our dwarves are not fully equipped over here with gauntlets. I mean, maybe they're just not getting around to equipping themselves. Not sure what this button does. But I don't like the fact that we're not constantly sort of producing these while we have a shortage. I like the idea of kind of being smart and putting a limit, but I'm wondering, are there like worn helms or something that are not being included? Maybe I should have just done a one-time run. I don't know. Maybe I will just set higher limits for all of these so that we keep a longer stockpile. Because, I mean, even with the one-time run, we'll do 10 of those. I guess the problem is that if things get worn, because that's what I was trying to avoid. If things get too worn out, I want them to have replacements available. So we'll try to keep enough around to equip 5 more dwarves. So for the things that need pairs, we'll have them up to 10. But the others will have 5ers. I think that's all. Hold on. Mail shirt, which is currently being produced anyway. But I'll set the limit to 5. I think I checked helm. Okay, I think we've got all these sorted out. If we get to the point where we see shortages in our military equipment, then we can take another glance at that. But, okay, we're doing hunting, which is fine. Need non-economic hard rock. Do we not have any non-economic hard rock anymore? Well. Wasn't expecting that. So let's go ahead and cut into... Yeah, we'll cut into more chert and microcline and all that. Cancel hunt, no ammunition. Okay, probably just ran out of ammo. I believe we are correctly producing ammunition regularly. Okay, number 4. Yeah, let's just go and carve out another big chunk of stuff. I mean, we're going to find, like, metal bearing ore and things like that as well in all this, but which is fine. There's nothing wrong with doing some of that. Interestingly enough, where are my mining dwarves? I was expecting these jobs to start blinking right away. I mean, it's not a big deal, but I'm still kind of surprised. Wow, we have 2 legendary miners? That's crazy. Tell you what, let's go ahead and put these people on exclusive. What I might do is, I'm just going to go ahead and enable mining for a few more people who don't have any sort of specific sub-roles over here. Although, militia captain, it's less good for the military, because what they have to do is, whenever they start mining, they have to drop their weapon, pick up their pick, and do that. And then when you go to war, they got to drop their pick and pick up their weapon. I mean, you can fight with picks, but, and in fact, our dwarves may. They're not necessarily the ideal, but it's going to be fine. Lost destroyed. Oh, steel bars. Okay, we've got a bottleneck on steel bar situation. Let's see here. That's satisfied, so it's all happening, but perhaps not happening quickly enough. I want to click on the people. Yeah, there's a lot of this queued up. I wonder if I should be getting a bunch more smelters going. Now, once you start scaling up your smelting industry a bunch, at some point you do start thinking, wouldn't it be nice to have magma smelters? So let's talk about those for a sec. Right now, when we're doing smelting, every smelting job requires coal. And I mean, it's fine. We got plenty of coal and lignite, and we could even charcoalify some trees and stuff like that. But those all take extra time, right? We have to make sure to consistently mine it. Not only that, we can't use the bituminous coal or lignite directly. We have to turn into coke first. So that's extra jobs that we have to do to get things going. So if we're worried about the speed of the workflow, if we go and build magma smelters instead, which we can actually see, if we go build workshop furnaces, right away, we can see these magma versions of things. And instead, they're powered by magma. And so you don't need fuel. Is it time to dig deeply and greedily? It may be. So we hit this cavern layer before, which is, we're presuming is cavern layer 1. Don't know for sure. Oh, wow, a bunch of people died over here. Wolf. Didn't realize we'd done such kind of a poor job with things, but I guess this is going to have to be okay. Let's throw you in this military. Sure. As a performer, but apparently I can still add you to the military, so that's great. I'm gonna pick someone random from down the list over here. But yeah, I don't want to take any of the mace dwarves. Well, I mean, I guess it doesn't matter because I don't think our primary squads are using maces anyway. I was thinking, oh, I'll save them for our meleers, but I guess it doesn't actually matter. Interesting that how they're not actually sorting the way I expected. Huh. Again, it would be nice to filter this so that people already in a squad could be dropped out. Okay, these people are here for soldiering. That's right, I gotta remember to prioritize the ones with the little swordy icons, like you. Okay, you're full. And, oh, you don't have a leader. All right, well, just grab you. There we go. Now I can assign the rest of the positions. Good. Okay, you've got the swarty icon, but you're already in a squad. Did it over there. There you go. You. And then at the same time, it does suck that it pops your list to the top. I mean, that's pretty common in programming because when you remove the thing, it like is like, well, I've got to redo the list now because the available dwarves have changed. But it would be nice if it sort of remembered the scroll position. Okay. This squad has been... all these squads have been refilled. Yeah, we'll accept more now. I think that's fine. Okay, hunting's still a go. Okay, all that... oh yeah, and I'm gonna rebuild the wall here. All that... I guess that's why our constructors were busy. Just so that we could think about going a little bit more deeply. Oh, thank you, autosave. Again, I'll say I probably don't need the seasonal autosaves anymore, but at the same time, it does remind me that time has gone by. So we're starting winter. I don't think there's anything specific I've got to think about with winter being here. Right, there's no trade caravans or anything. The temperature on the surface doesn't really affect us. Yeah, I think we're good here. Go. Boom, boom. And any kind of block to finish this wall is going to be okay. But yeah, I remembered we set up a bunch of vein mining over here in the dungeons. I do want some more traps. In fact, I think I do have a constant job for mechanisms and cages, but I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to ask for a big bulk job for mechanisms and let's say wooden cages. As far as I know, like it used to be wooden cages could definitely catch everything. I think it's still the case, but I'm not sure. I'm going to want like a bunch ready to go. Like make me like 100 because we're going to use cage traps extensively. I'm going to want a bunch of them ready to go. I think that's going to be a perfectly fine job. Ooh, Crundle bites the spear dwarf in the head. Well, dang. All right, a little bit of combat happening. Oh, we need to... some of these traps have things in them. Maybe from the surface. Elkbird. Can I just butcher you? Name. I don't... So I don't see the elk birds in here. Now, were you actually captured here? In which case, a dwarf should come and collect you, assuming we've got space designated. But it should. This custom thing allows everything except corpses. Oh! Hold on, yeah. Allow none refuse. This I'd forgotten about. I didn't realize in this game we had a stockpile that still allowed some refuse. Apparently, if your stockpile allows any kind of refuse, it means everything in the stockpile rots as if it were refuse. So that's not ideal. Is this one set up okay? Oh, yeah. Okay, just stockpile 1. Yeah, hold on. Whoa. What the heck, man? And corpses as well. Let's ban those. Okay. I didn't realize that had been in such a bad shape for such a long time. That was double plus on good. All right, so we have our little stairway. Okay, so it doesn't connect there, I guess because it was empty space, but that's fine. I'm gonna start digging deeply and greedily some more again. So we're gonna dig a stairwell. I'm gonna increase the priority of this because we did have another big digging. Oh, this is already going down. Okay, well, let's do a bunch of that anyway. Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a sideways jaunt. That way we can set up some defenses, some barricades, some drawbridges and things like that if we need to. All right, we'll dig down to -50 and see what happens when we get there. All right. Crundle, Dwarven Child grabs a Crundle. Dwarven Child just obliterating the Crundle. Look at that. Kicks the Crundle in left hand with her left foot, and the injured part explodes into gore. Artery's been opened by the attack. Don't mess with dwarven children, man. They will F everyone up every time. How's our log situation? Because we could chop down some trees down here. We don't have a tremendous amount. Eradicating monsters sound great. Although there's not any real specific reason for us to do this down here. See, look at this. I don't know who's closest. I'm going to go and kill this Crundle. Artifact. Baron Consort of City Hours. Wait, what? Who's Logum? Baron Consort of City Hours. Huh. All right. Not entirely sure what that means, but sure, we'll take it. Craft Dwarf Workshop, go. There you go. That Crundle's just going to be booped. Okay, down here. Okay, and you're moving, so you're able to collect some things. You're going to use Lignite. You're going to have another flammable freaking artifact here. Elk bird bone, stray water buffalo bone, alpaca wool cloth. You're still grabbing stuff? This is going to be a valuable freaking artifact. I mean, the base value of these items isn't fantastic, but there's going to be so many of them. And yeah, the way it multiplies, it actually is going to be pretty impressive. All right, we're still doing a bunch of bulk engraving. Okay, let's get a string of bedrooms over here. I'm gonna put it on the other side of the noble quarters. Again, at some point we'll have to make much fancier bedrooms as people rank up, but for now we're gonna be okay. I don't remember if we got a macro set up for our bedrooms here. So I think I'll just go ahead and set up a new one. So I'm just gonna use my keyboard cursor, get it in position, Control R. Double wide hallway, sure. Actually, why don't I get you to go ahead and do that. Position over here, Control R to stop recording, then Control P to play. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And I'm going to set up another one over here. Nope. That was incorrect. Oh, because I'm supposed to start this spot, right? Yeah, okay. There we go. So, level 4 priority mining, so that the tunnel is still going to be our priority for that. Good. All right. Get that going. little bit of miasma. Some garbage has got to be picked up. Has our refuse stockpile is, well, not completely full, but fairly full. I think I'm going to set up another refuse stockpile just outside our walls over here. Refuse. Boom. There we go. We got quite a lot of garbage. Actually, our corpse stockpile is full too. I mean, I could combine them, but I'll just make a separate one. Up over here. Real nice and big. Corpses. Done. Excellent. And then let's chop some trees because, again, I had just checked and we didn't have infinitude logs. So let's go and chop some of those down. Some of them are in the way of the stockpile as well. Okay, I'm going to keep accepting some petitions for now. That's going to be okay. A little bit of Crundle combat, some more. Our kids keep going down to the cavern lair and getting themselves in trouble, but I guess that's going to have to be okay. We'll just have to deal with that. Oh, Iron Bolt hitting the Crundle. That's nice. Yeah, we got lots of people wandering through here. We're getting people picking up silk. We did do some mining. Maybe not that much, actually. Oh, no, yeah, we still have mining designations. Okay, the Baron Consort has created Ekirshosel, a lignite figurine of dwarves. Let's have a look. This is a lignite figurine. Ooh, 3,900 dwarf bucks. Yeah, see, not that much because of the materials. All craft workshop is of the highest quality. The item is a masterfully designed image of dwarves and lignite by Logum Keskalumur. The dwarves are laboring. The artwork relates to the foundation of Sword Cleans, that's our fortress, by the Carnal Keys in the humble ink of the early spring of 100. It is encircled with bands of elk, bird bone, and water buffalo bone. The object menaces with... Hold on, I scrolled accidentally. Where am I? Oh, there it is. Object menaces with spikes of lignite. On the item is an image of a tapered baguette cut gem in lignite. I like that it's not actually a gem, it's an image of a gem. On the item is the image of Mistum Letterboot the dwarf and dwarves in alpaca wool. Mistum Letterboot is surrounded by the dwarves. Artwork relates to the ascension of the dwarf Mistum Letterboot to the position of queen of the humble ink, which is our civilization here. Yeah, because the confused spears is the live stream one. Yeah. On the item is an image of Grey Squirrel and Realgar. Don't know why the squirrel got in there, but sure. Now we're going to go and put that in our museum as well. Nothing on this display here. So it was a figurine right here. There it is. Done. So that's going to get put on display. Eradicating monsters sound great. Barding maybe less important, but sure. Okay. So if we hit this button, we go to the deepest level we've explored. Well, that's... Yeah, okay, there we go. Still digging to come. This is our #1 priority, digging. I guess our miners just got busy doing something else. Maybe they need a break for some food. Fair enough. Ooh, our pig count is going up. There we go. Again, later on, if we need leather, wool, meat, we're going to be good to go. Food and drink is good. Only one unhappy face. Our dwarves are getting better and better. Who's still unhappy at this point? Ingish Ulingfath, who's a child. Didn't feel anything after sleeping in a very good bedroom. Didn't feel anything after seeing Crundle's dead body. Da-da-da-da. Okay, you are pretty, You're merciless. I guess that might explain it. Oh, where is Mistum Maze crafted? I cannot give in to sadness. Oh, did one of your people die? Reliving, experiencing trauma. Angry Delaplane forced to endure the decay of her mother. Oh, not only did she die, but she didn't get buried? Oh yeah, this whole section. Hold on, let's take care of this. That, and especially if dwarves are decaying, that means there's a good chance they are going to be coming back as the undead. So let's make sure to get them buried over here. Once this is all done, what we'll do is we'll do a pass through with the slabs to see if anyone needs to be memorialized. Furniture burial. I think I had asked for a bulk job of the caskets, but I guess they're not done yet. But I'm pretty sure I had. Yeah, coffin right there. I don't know if we asked for a bulk job for the doors, although they keep coming pretty quickly. Although, okay, here's the thing. We're making all these bedrooms, right? We got 40 new bedrooms. While we do have some bulk stuff going on, let's make sure to get ahead of things. So rock doors, bed, coffer, rock coffer, and rock cabinet. We had run out of non-economic stone for a while, so some of these jobs might have gotten slowed down. But let's ask for a bulk job of each of these, ready to go for the bedrooms. Which I realize that's not going to be enough doors for this and the bedrooms, but we still have the auto jobs going on. All right, well, yeah, we'll just accept a bunch of people. Sure, why not? I'm feeling generous today. And there you go. There's our figurine in position. Again, hoping that our dwarves are going to get lots and lots of happy thoughts coming through here. Okay, these are being installed. Oh, and I've got to remember that even though things haven't been installed yet, I can do these designations. There we go. To get the tombs ready to go. There's a rhinoceros man. Very, 9 sick warns. That's what your name means. Okay. Very distinctive in our view here. So I bury a few more. Some of our animals have got the starved to death. Again, DF hack has a nice warning when your animals are starting to get hungry, and it's much easier to quickly filter your pasture settings to show me animals that need to graze and aren't currently in a pasture. And then it's really easy to bulk assign them. Hopefully those filters will be built into Dwarf Fortress at some point. Or at some point, of course, DF hack will come to Dwarf Fortress, or to the new version, but still. All right, jet over there. We got shirt. More lignite. Oh, lignite doesn't show up as black. Oh, we got a ghost. Delar Rimta Rosar. Ghostly wrestler is risen and is haunting the fortress. Say, we got to bury some people. Eradicating monsters, that's good. Hopefully they'll be put to rest soon. As this continues to go. I wonder if I should get a few more stone cutters. I've got a few. But, I mean, our fortress is growing, and sometimes we do want things to be built fairly quickly. I think I will plan for an expansion of our workshop space here. Although, we currently have a lot being asked of our miners. So I don't think this is going to happen too quickly. But at least we'll have this ready to go. Dun dun dun. Yeah, they haven't done this yet. Wait, this is the deepest level? Did we find another cavern? No, that's that one. I thought this would recenter on the deepest discovered area at this location. Oh, there we go. Hold on. I wonder if it, like, decides based on where our view is. If I do here and I'm out of view of the stairs, oh, shoot. I didn't realize that. Whereas if I'm now centered where our stairs are, oh, that's actually surprisingly brilliant. Okay. At some point we'll find the magma seat. What I could do here is I could, from time to time, put out a little exploratory tunnel. I think we'll do it like super low priority for these. We could do that. We might find different minerals because at different depths you do get different minerals. So we'll go ahead and over here on floor 51. Oops, I don't think my click took. There it is. Over here on floor 51, we'll do an exploratory thing. And then after all that, we'll just keep digging some more. So again, I believe the standard, unless things have changed, I believe the standard is that there are 3 cavern levels in your embarks. And presumably we ran into the first one. Now it's possible you missed them on the way down, because if you're just doing a little narrow stairway, you might just happen to miss things, right? Dig through where it's not exposed. So you can't guarantee that the first one you find was indeed the first cavern layer, but generally you're going to hit them. I'm just going to go and fill in these gaps here because it looks silly. Oh, there's still a tree over there, and a few more actually. Dwarven child fighting a voracious cave crawler. Or was, anyway. Now it's a troglodyte fighting a cave swallow woman. Okay, so we got some monster on monster combat way down below. Yeah, I'm happy we're getting more of our garbage out of our base here. Because this, yeah, was definitely filled up. Holy popcorning, baby! These guys are just going to town. Oh, actually, Dwarven Child's involved in this as well. And a herbalist. All right. Things are afoot. Okay, let me cancel all these notices here, and then we'll see what is still developing. Why are there bones here? Resting place of you. Skeleton. But why can I see the bone? Right? Did someone get carried here, just dumped on the floor instead of inside? But I think this is showing up. I'm very confused. Okay. Yeah, I'm a little confused by what's going on there. Let's not worry about it. Well, hopefully everything will be okay. Building present. Oh, again, we're seeing a bone, but there actually is a burial thing there. Huh. And it's not like the coffin's not visible. Oh. Tomb. Plunk. Done. All right. I don't know if our ghost has been laid to rest. Need empty bags. Need empty bags. Okay. Well, let's put in a job for empty bags. Because I fully believe we've never got around to it. I think I'll make cloth bags. And make 5 if there are fewer than 10. There you go. Great. We could also make them out of leather. I guess I could queue up both just to make sure we have the material. I guess we are ending up with a fair amount of leather. Oh, I should actually do the leather backpack. Those are military dwarves could use that. They could also use a flask as well. Leather bag, I'm going to set you to 5 and do the same thing if there are fewer than 10. For backpacks, I think I'll set you to 5, and if there are fewer than 5. There you go. Keep a constant supply of backpacks around for our dwarves. The beauty of these tombs, I don't think matters, because the only people who ever care about them are the ones who are dead. They get assigned to it, and that's it. For our nobles, it does matter. You're moving quite slowly. Oh, you're hauling a coffin. Yeah, I guess they're pretty heavy. You're hauling a body, which is a lot less bad. Your nobles do require tombs, and then they need it assigned to them before they die, and they do want a certain quality in there, so we'll have to take a look at that. There you go. Dellar. Oh, this was the ghost. Has been put to rest. Good. No more haunting, because haunting leads to bad thoughts, and actually, I think your dwarves can be scared to death. I was about to say, what is forbidden over here? I forgot, those are the kids' socks on display there. Oh, I still love that story. Stray Goose was disgusted after retching on miasma. You don't want to upset geese, they're really dangerous. Oh, also, this meeting hall, right, I'd still promised a full Guildhall for you. I wonder... Oops, that's not where I wanted to put that. Just pause. Lest someone bring it here when I don't want it. Cancel you. Furniture, tables, blam, blam, blam. Am I constantly making statues? Also, should I be making statues out of the fancy material? I think I should, although I'd prefer it if they were high-skill people making that. Okay, we don't have any currently, so I'm assuming we don't have a make statue job. Do we in this fortress have some interesting rich material? We do have silver. I think I'm making steel battle axes in this game. We could have been making steel warhammers, but instead, how about I just keep some silver statues around? They'll have a nice base price. We don't have to make them too quick. No more than a couple a day, but try to keep 10 of them around. Just to avoid spam on the statues, we'll put in some sort of limiter like this. I don't know how many statues it takes to make how many bars it takes to make a statue. Because we're setting a job for 2. So if it's 1 bar per each, we can say, well, make sure there's 2 or more bars. Well, technically that's greater than, but, you know, that's fine. All right, so we'll have a little statue job. It would be ideal to have super skilled metal crafters. Well, maybe it's time for us to set up work detail. I think this is under metal crafting, what we're talking about. But actually, we might want dedicated weapon and armor smiths to make some high quality stuff there too. Yeah. Metal craft. So the only person with any metal craft skill is Thicket over here. I'm going to get you to focus on that. You might also be in the military because you're a sword dwarf, but your civilian job is just going to be metal crafter and the only person allowed to do it. And then over here, we'll have a weaponsmithing job. Oops. Oh, shit. Yeah, we have a legendary weaponsmith. There we go. So only Logum can do it, and that's all Logum does because they're god tier at it. And then armoring. Now, some things that, you know, you might consider to be a weapon or this or that or whatever, falls under different types of sub jobs. Like this is specifically for making metal stuff. So this armor smith, for example, it's the smithing part of it that's the important thing here. This is not going to cover leather armor, which is fine. There you go. Nomal, that's your entire job. Do nothing else. You're the one responsible for metal armor, and you'll make it super high quality. All right, this is going to help us out a lot because we're going to be getting a bunch of mastercraft weapons and armor now, which should be incredibly useful. And yeah, maybe masterwork. Oh, we got a caged crundle over here. I could turn off animal storage from here. You know, that's not a bad idea. Let me do that. In this stockpile, I'm going to turn off. What? That's a little bit weird. Yeah, let me turn off the animals category completely. I was mostly thinking about putting in a storage for just the filled cages, but we'll keep the empty ones as well. Let's make a new stockpile over here. It'll be a little easier for us to track things. And we'll make an animal stockpile. So cages that are empty or full will show up in this stockpile and we can try to keep an eye on things. A lot of thirsty dwarves. We do have plenty of drinks. Oh, have you been assigned to kill a crundle that's in a cage? Oh my god, yeah, okay, cancel the order. Oh, these guys were about to get real cranky. So, we did put a kill order on crundle, but it must have walked into a trap. Put to rest. Okay, that's the same message. It must have walked into a trap after we designated a kill command. And therefore, like, so the crundle was in the cage. Our people are told to kill it, but they can't actually kill it when it's in the cage. Yeah, so we still need empty bags, but that has started. Hopefully. We clearly have a good amount of logs here. I don't know if there's any way to customize this list. This is probably possible through some sort of modding or things. I don't think there's anything in game, but it would be nice over here to like keep a log counter to remind me of when I need to cut down more trees, for example. I mean, as a default, having basically the food industry counts is pretty reasonable, but I would love to add logs in here. Anyway, I think that brings us to the end of this episode, which has been, I think, very productive. We are still looking forward to digging deeply and greedily, and hopefully we'll see more of that next time. Hang on, let me just paint this, lest I forget for next time. Groovy. Folks, thanks a lot for watching, and I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.